Hey guys! So sa video na to, magsosolve tayo ng separable differential equations. So alam natin na ang separable differential equation is the simplest among the different methods of solving differential equation. So you can solve separable differential equation if the equation is in the form a of x dx plus b of y dy equals 0. Ang ibig sabihin lang nito, pwede mong pagsamasamahin lahat ng differential ng x, then lahat ng differential ng y. Okay? So mag-start tayo sa first one. We have y prime equals yx cubed. So how we are going to solve this differential equation? First, we will transform y prime into dy over dx equals yx cubed. Then after that, cross multiply. So we have dy equals yx cubed times dx. Okay? And then, as you can see, we can separate the variables here by dividing both sides by y. So that is why we have dy over y equals x cubed dx. Okay? And then, transpose x cubed dx to the left side. Okay? Or, to make it easier, we can transform dy over y to the right side, then equate to 0. So that our x cubed will be positive. So we have x cubed dx minus dy over y equals 0. Okay? And then, we can now integrate. So what is the integral of x cubed dx? So we have x to the fourth over 4 minus the integral of dy over y is ln of y. Then, constant. Since meron tayong ln, gawin na rin nating lnc, yung constant natin. Kasi same naman, constant pa rin lang siya. Okay, so after that, we can multiply both sides by 4. So, okay, sige, multiply natin both sides by 4. Yan. So, mangyayari dito, makakancel yung 4, matitira yung x to the fourth minus 4 ln y equals 4 ln of c. And then, since may ln ito, then may ln to, i-transpose natin to sa right side. We have x to the fourth equals negative 4 ln y becomes positive 4 ln y plus 4 ln of c. Okay? Then, we have x to the fourth equals, we have a common factor of 4, so 4 times ln of y plus ln of c. And then, we have x to the fourth equals 4 times, since we have a logarithm of sum, may sum tayo dito, we can multiply applying logarithm of product. So we have ln of yc or cy. Okay? Therefore, our final answer will be x to the fourth equals 4 ln of cy. So this is the answer. Okay, let's have the last one. Tangent squared x cosecant cube y dx equals dy. So, separable differential equation siya kasi pwede natin paghiwalayin yung variable x and variable y by dividing both sides by cosecant cube y. Okay? So, mangyayari dyan, di ba? Tangent squared x cosecant cube y dx equals dy. Okay? Then, divide natin both sides by cosecant cube y. Okay, so we have tangent squared x dx equals dy all over cosecant cube y. Okay. And then, dito, para ma-integrate natin sila, gagamit tayo ng identities. So, mayroon tayong identity na 1 plus tangent squared x equals secant squared x. So, kapag sinolve natin yung value ng tangent squared x dito, ang mangyayari, we have tangent squared x equals secant squared x minus 1. Okay? So, ito yung isang identity. And then, alam naman natin na ang sine and cosecant ay reciprocal. So, this means that sine x equals 1 over cosecant x. So, kung may cube, lalagyan lang natin ng cube. Okay. So, let's solve the given differential equation. So, itong tangent squared x ay magiging secant squared x minus 1. So, secant squared x minus 1 times dx equals, then ito, di ba, dyan ay 1 over cosecant cube y. So, mangyayari dyan, magiging sine cube y na siya. Okay? So, sine cube y dy. Kasi nga, sine and cosecant are reciprocals. Okay. And then, pwede na nating i-distribute yung dx sa part na to. So, we have secant squared dx minus dx equals. Then, itong sine cube y dy, we cannot integrate this directly. So, gagamit na naman tayo ng identity dito. Itong sine cube y dy, gagawin muna natin siyang sine y times sine squared y dy. Okay? So, we have secant squared dx minus dx equals sine y times sine squared y, meron namang identity dyan na, di ba, we have sine squared x plus cosine squared x equals 1. So, when we solve for sine squared, or dito sa given na identity natin, naka-x lang siya. So, we have sine squared x equals 1 minus cosine squared x. So, instead na sine squared y, gagamitin natin ay 1 minus cosine squared y. Okay? So, we have 1 minus cosine squared y dy. Okay. Then, we have secant squared dx minus dx equals, distribute yung sine y, so sine y times 1, so sine y, then dy, minus sine y times cosine squared, so we have sine y cosine squared y dy. Okay. So, pagdating sa part na to, pwede na tayong mag-integrate. Gawin lang natin. So, what is the integral of secant squared dx? That is tangent x. Then, integral of dx is x equals the integral of sine y. Okay, so this is dy, sorry. So, dy. So, the integral of sine y dy is negative cosine y. Negative cosine y. And then, how we are going to find the integral of sine y cosine squared y dy? Okay, gagamitin lang natin yung u substitution dito. If we let u equals cosine y, ang du natin ay negative sine y dy. Okay? So, we have u du dito. So, ang u natin ay cosine y. So, u du magiging what? U squared. The integral of u squared is u cube. Ba? U cube over 3. So, ang mangyayari, ang u natin ay cosine. So, plus cosine cube y all over 3 plus the constant. So, ito na yung ating solution ng differential equation.